kept my faithful hand in hand.
I'm 37.
What?
I'm 37. I'm not old.
Hello, viewing several. Here we are again. When it comes to musicals, there are very few studios that can boast the kind of back catalogue that Disney has. I mean, granted, in the last decade or so, they've leaned more towards Pixar-style animations that don't have a musical element to them, strictly speaking. But obviously, you still get gems like Moana. Can't wait to see the second one. But the animated classics of, well, from the 50s, 60s, all the way through to my era, if you want to call it that, of the 90s, they've produced great pieces with memorable songs. Growing up, the VHS tapes that were in regular circulation in my house for the first decade of my life were Robin Hood, Sword in the Stone, and The Little Mermaid. I remember my sister singing the song that's going to be featuring today quite regularly. It was just one of those songs that featured a lot in our household, and everybody obviously knew the words to, and everybody loved the film. So when I discovered, completely by happenstance one day, because the missus was playing, I think it was this song, I heard the briefest snippet of it and I recognised the melody and said, "What was that?" And she explained, "There's a Disney pop punk covers album." "Yes please, thank you. I wish I'd known about this sooner." So I'm going to check out this opening track from that album. I may well get to the whole thing, I'm not sure. But for starters, I really want to hear this because it features New Found Glory, who are a band that both myself and my wife love. I particularly like it when they do covers. They have done songs from movies, albums, From the Screen to the Stereo. Volume 2 is probably one of my favourites. I just love them as a band, and I particularly like it when they do covers because they do bring their own unique flavour to it, and every now and then it's an improvement on the original. So very interested to see how this classic of the Disney back catalogue sounds when they put their own spin on it. So yeah, from A Whole New Sound, New Found Glory giving us Part of Your World. Now this one is going to be particularly difficult not to sing along to, I'll warn you now. Regardless of what style, I'm very, very familiar with the song. I'll try my best not to though.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't
already.
you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more.
Oh, yeah.
I want more.
Right, before we get into this, I can sense where this is going. But I'm sorry, I love that when you get the same melody, the same everything, but you just transpose it onto that lovely guitar sound. And I know Jordan's vocals aren't going to be a patch on any of the previous vocalists when it comes to the OG movie or even when they did the remake. I think that, apologies, I've forgotten her name. And then she did a grand, really fine job with this song and overall. But he's not going to be at that level. But Jordan's got a strong tone, I feel like, and he can hit high notes well enough. I'm enjoying this. I'm sorry. I think this is adorable. I love it. Right, let's go back just a smidge before we go into. I think the drums are about to kick in. I'm really excited. I'm really giddy. I don't know why. Okay, all right. Calm down.
Yeah. Wanna see 'em dancing, walking around on those women dancing, strolling along down up. What's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run.
Oh, yeah.
They stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world.
Okay, going back just a smidge. I love that because you've got that. I knew that drum pattern was going to come in. That da 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 da, and then into a more sort of a when's it my da da da. Those aren't the right lyrics. That's the end. But you know what I mean. They changed the sort of tone and the rhythm. I thought that was a lovely transition. I'm loving the little stops and the whole vibe of this is great fun. Ooh, I'm really enjoying this. I'm lip syncing like an idiot. I'm going to try not to sing along. I might have to break that promise. This is, I don't know, I'm really, really loving this.
Up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm?
Oh, I love the harmonising in the back of that.
Bet you on land, they understand that they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand. And ready to know what the people
I love that
know.
drumming.
Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's the fire and why is it? What's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? When I love to explore that shore above.
Before we get to that, because we're gonna be closing big. I think I'll be fascinated to see how high he goes, or just vocally what he does. But maybe I'm a simple man. Yeah, maybe I'm just wired a certain way. But having this kind of sound with this familiar song that I grew up with, this is just a perfect mixture of nostalgia and, you know, just the fun of this style of music. I've always been a big fan of like pop punk, and not just New Found Glory, but I think other artists that might feature on this album. So yeah, this is just making me really happy. Nothing else to it, really. Right, big finish.
Out of the sea, wish I could be part of that world.
Yeah, he was never going to go. Well, you can't. But that. That's. Couldn't end as big and bold as with the original, but still great fun. Okay, yeah, that was great fun. That's great. I think that's just so enjoyable. I love the blend of the style. I already knew I was predisposed to like it. The thing is, now I know there are other artists doing other songs, so now the question is, do I check out the rest of the album? Would you, good viewing several, be interested at all in checking that out with me? I mean, look at the track list. Okay, Remember Me? Okay, be interested. Simple Plan, doing Can You Feel the Love Tonight? I'm going to be seeing them next November when they support Offspring in Manchester. So that'll be fun. Eye to Eye. What's Eye to Eye? I don't know what that is. Oh, the Goofy movie. I've not seen that. I've been pulled up by somebody I used to work with who was a massive fan of that film and is a big Disney nerd for not seeing that film. A Whole New World with... Oh, Yellow Card. We the Kings doing Go the Distance? Okay. Oh. Sorry, I mean, Colours of the Wind, yeah, classic, but Let It Go, performed by Lolo? I like Lolo. I think it's safe to say I'm a fan of them. Fascinating to see how she tackles that one. Yeah, I may want to check that out. Question is, should I do it on here? So please, let me know below. Also, let me know what you think of this track and of the concept of it. Do you think it's sacrilege? Do you think it's just something that shouldn't be done with classic Disney songs? Or do you enjoy it? Let me know below. Give it a like if you liked it, obviously. But yeah. goodbye forever.
He's just a little brought down because when you knocked, he thought you were the candy man.